What's good, man? Let's get it. Let's change the world. 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 Let's just unite. Let's just unite. Let's stop the rapes and stop the fights and stop the murders in the world. Let's change 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 the world. Let's just unite. Let's just unite. Let's stop the rapes and stop the fights and stop the murders in the world. We gotta change the world. Some don't know the effects they have on others when everything that we do affects our younger brothers and sisters. To me, it seems that the facts have missed us. Who will be there to reach down to hug and kiss us? Frankly, the courage they have with any to be discussed. Self-respect is a must. We need to tune down the lust. Avoid the fact that it provides a pleasant rush. But who in this world can you trust? The answer to that is yourself. Don't take what that man says off the bat. Pick that book up off the shelf. That don't mean not to trust. That means to take what he said, think about it, and then come back and discuss. Let's change the world. 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 Let's just unite. Let's just unite. Let's stop the rapes and stop the fights and stop the murders in the world. Let's change 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 the world. Let's just unite. Let's just unite. Let's stop the rapes and stop the fights and stop the murders in the world. We gotta change the world. Change up the world for the boys and the girls. Cause if we don't change it up, we're gonna make it in this world. We need to focus on the present and think less about the past. Cause if we keep it up like this, then that's gonna be our fucking ass. You gotta know just where you're coming from to get where you're going. So get on your search for knowledge, cause that's power in knowing. We need to pick up more books and read them cover to cover. And have you get the information, pass it to your brother. Spread it to the whole world. If you know it ain't fake, you'll be surprised the difference in this world that one man can make. It's good and bad in everybody, but you gotta balance it out. And if we all found that we change the world, no doubt. Let's change the world, 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 let's change the world. Let's just unite, let's just unite, let's stop the rapes and stop the fights and stop the murders in the world. Let's change the world, 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 let's change the world. Let's just unite, let's just unite, let's stop the rapes and stop the fights and stop the murders in the world. We gotta change the world. Yeah, man. Shit, big home, big birthday, man. You already know what time it is. It's the Real Talk, Real Shit podcast, man. Thank y'all so much for tapping in and tuning in, man. First and foremost, man, real recognize real, man. Don't nobody owe nobody nothing. Don't nobody owe me shit. Niggas ain't gotta watch, niggas ain't gotta support. But guess what? The real will support, the real will watch, and the real will find this shit. And we will make a difference in this world. Because I'm gonna tell y'all something. People live in this world and doing all this selfish shit. People live in this world just trying to focus on what they want out of it. People live in this world just trying to get what they want out of it. If everybody thought as an individual, where will we be as a unit? If everybody thought as an individual, where would we be as a collective unit? And I know we're not collected. I know people don't think, as a hive. People don't think as a group, unless they're in a group. But y'all don't realize that. And whether you realize or not, we're all connected. And everything that we do affects our younger brothers and sisters. People don't realize that shit. So a lot of people want to not have a standard, to not have
In order to not have standards, in order to not have rules and regulations, most people choose to do what thou wilt. Most people that choose do what thou wilt is the heart of law. Most people go the Aleister Crowley route because they don't want standards. You know, if you're a real individual, if you're a man of principle, a woman of principle, a woman of morals, a man of value, you know, of valor, you have to hold yourself to a certain standard. If you're if you're in a constant state of progression, if you're trying to constantly build yourself up and make yourself better than you was yesterday, you cannot afford to stay stagnant and stay in the same position that you was in. You can't afford not to progress. You can't afford not to think ahead, you know? But who am I? Who am I to tell you what to do? Who am I to tell you what to do? I ain't nobody, but actually I am. But the fake niggas won't. The fake niggas, they don't give a fuck about people like me. I'm gonna be real with y'all. And I know nobody's on here right now at this point, and I don't, you know, this is all for the future. Everything I'm doing is recorded for the future. This is not, everything I do is not all for right now. This is the thing. We got to start planting seeds and putting ourselves in position to be into the future, you know. And like I said on the title, man, the fake could never be real, man. So the people who, the fake people in life always been fake. And they a lot of times they can't understand or see what's really going on, so they just go with the flow and go with what they know or what they told to go with. So like you can't even really be mad. You really can't even be mad at somebody who's fake because it's a lot of times they never realized or never was raised or bred to be a stand up solid individual. Because by me saying real, I don't mean to say, yeah, I'm a thug, I'm hardcore, and all this and that. No, that's not what real is. Real is somebody who's in reality. Real is somebody who's based in reality, who's based on principles, who's based on morals, who has a code of ethics, a good code of ethics, based on positivity and progression, you know, shit like that. The fake people are the people who want to just cheat, scam, do anything quick to get in, to get ahead. You know, the fake people are the ones who mimic the real people. The fake people are the ones who study the real ones and try their best to duplicate that and imitate that. You know, and then and it never works out for them. Because I'm gonna tell you something. The losers, lame people always had this shit like where they say fake it till you make it, right? But the real people never even considered faking it till they make it. The person with true integrity and true passion is going to do what he has to do and do what he's supposed to do, and at the same time get rewarded at the same time, because you don't have to do what's popping or what's cloudy and what's going on to progress in life. You know, you never have to you never have to follow the blueprint. You can craft your own blueprint. You could write your own blueprint, you know, so you could make a difference in this world, you know, make a change in this world. And see, this is the thing about fake people, right? Fake people, and I'm not down to nobody because, like I said, the fake person just never was taught to be real, or they don't have the fortitude or the integrity to be real. So you can't knock them. They're just weak. They're a little bit weaker or less intelligent, you know. But the fake people, they go around and they try to study what's current. They study what's popping. They study what's relevant, and then they try to duplicate that shit. They try to appear to be like the real people at the same time of snaking and conniving and doing anything they can to get to a better position so they could stun on people. Because I'm gonna tell you something: the real person if a real person gets on or gets into a position of power or a position to do for somebody, the real ones are gonna bring the real ones with them. They're gonna open the door and say, "Hey, y'all, this is how we get it. This is what you need to do to get it." Because a real person is not hating on the next person or living in a state of hatred where he don't want to see the next man come up. Because I'm gonna tell you, only a fake ass type of person would want to be the only one on and the only one having and the only one popping. I'm gonna be real. The reason I do the information, what I do, like my Real Talk Real Shit podcast, the reason I do this is because I know so much cutting edge, life changing information that I be wanting to share this with people. You know, I got so much information. I be trying to put people on game. So that's the only reason I do what I do. So I only do this to share. I only do this because I'm gonna tell you, you don't want to be the only one. If you're real, you don't want to be the only one. You want to share your experiences and your moments with somebody because life is to be shared, y'all. Life is an experience to be experienced with others. You know, what meaning do you have going through life, right? If what meaning does your life have if you have anything you want that you individually have and you want, but then everybody else around you is fucked up. And then look, why do you think when rappers and entertainers and celebrities and shit get on, they have to disassociate from everybody they knew before them? Because it's two things. You have the real people and the fake ones. The real ones, they bring they day one friends with them and they make them business managers. They make them partners. They make them give them jobs and employ them and hire them so they can stay around their day one friends, right? The fake ones, they disassociate from everybody. They'll sacrifice their mama. They'll sacrifice their daughter. They'll do anything to get ahead and get on. And then as soon as they get on, they stuck alone by themselves because they so fake. They had to lie, steal, and cheat and do all these little bullshit to get to the top. So once they get there, they can't trust nobody because they base their whole shit off of fakeness. So when you base your whole reality off of fakeness and fantasy, it's gonna collapse eventually because it's not real. It's not real, aka it's based on no foundation. So once your shit collapses, I mean, this is very elementary, man. People don't. It's sad to see how people don't see that it's better off keeping it 100 with people. You're better off being genuine. It takes more energy to lie and then keep a lie up than it does to tell the truth and just be open with it. You know, and that's anything you got going on, good, bad, or ugly. Because it's like we're living in a time where now people look, when you tell the truth, it's like a weight lifted off your shoulder. If it's something, even if it's something that you ain't been holding on to, the truth literally sets you free. The truth gets niggas out of jail. The truth gets niggas out of trouble. The truth gets you out of ass whooping. The truth lifts weights off your shoulder. It lifts weights off your chest. It lifts weight off your spirit. The truth literally shall set you free. That's not just a statement. That's a fact. And for somebody who has to base their life on a lie and base their realities on a lie and fantasy and faking, they have to keep the facade of the lie up. They have to remember exactly because their experience, they never had the experience. So the lie that they created, they got to keep remembering and trick themselves in their mind about that lie, and to the point where their mind would accept the lie as a reality. And then what type of person will you be when your mind can't even discern a lie from the truth? What's good, BH? What's good? It's good to see you up in here, man. Good to see all of us, man. For real, it's good to have y'all in here. But what kind? You heard what I said? Like, what kind of person would you be if you lied to yourself to the point where your spirit starts to either recognize and accept the lies? You know, because life is based on realities. It's based on facts, data, and events and moments, things that happen. Hypotheses and possibilities and stuff like that is not truly facts. Those are possibilities. Until they become a reality, it's a possibility. So I'm just saying, y'all, fake people. It's best people just keep it real with themselves. It's best you keep it real with yourself and not tell lies to try to kick it, man. Because you cannot lie. You don't have to lie to kick it. People can spot jealousy, envy, hatred, and all that shit. It's one of the easiest things to spot in somebody. So if you're around people and you gotta stay low and all this shit and do all this, you're doing something wrong. That people brew up so much hatred and evil and envy in their hearts, they bark themselves into corners and they can't get themselves out of them. And they bark themselves into the corner, aka burnt the bridge, play with somebody's face, disrespect somebody, all because you felt lesser than, or you felt jealous, or you like that. Those low vibrational energies will put you in a box, my nigga. I'm trying to tell you for real. That thinking in hatred, thinking in jealousy, thinking in envy, wishing you was something other than what you are. All those evil, low vibrational states of being, those low vibrational emotions will have you fucked up in life. When people try to identify as something other than what they are and lie to themselves to the point where their mind starts to rationalize the lie, you've broken your spirit. You've sold your soul. You've destroyed your spirit because you've defeated your spirit. You had to lie to your spirit to the point where it accepted it. And once it accepts it, that's like a broken person. That's a broken spirit, because now your spirit's not based on no nobility, nothing noble. It's not based on nothing factual. and anything could go at that point. So people got to realize that it's very insane to try to create a reality. You can't make a shoe fit that don't fit. You can't make 1 + 1 = 1,300. You can't do that, because 1 + 1 will always be 2. These are the realities. This is how people have tricked themselves into a place where we're at now, y'all. People can't even spot when they watch the news if it's fake or real. People can't even spot when they talking to somebody if they lying to them or not. People can't even spot when they're in the public if somebody's gonna pop off and do something crazy. And they can't. People have no discernment. They don't barely use no discernment, because we were programmed. The majority of y'all were programmed to lower your abilities and your qualities and depend solely on the system, aka no fighting, no defense, no speaking up for yourself, no freedom of speech, no financial independence, aka slavery. All the things that you were programmed to do have been your demise. All the things that we've been programmed to do have become our demise. Rich people are not rich because they're stupid. Rich people are rich because they're smart and intelligent, and they know how to manipulate and dominate. Rich people are either born rich or they make riches because they use intelligence and manipulation, or just create a solution to a major problem in life. Life is not as hard as people make it, man. It just for me is very sad, y'all, to see how low level we are out here existing. Even though people assume that these are end of times and assume that we're coming into this and coming into that, people are still vibrating really low. People are still doing the things that the creator or his religious text have always said would lead you to a damnation or in a bad place. And people are running head first in those directions. And question people like me for striving to be normal and godly. Striving to be normal and godly. That's it. That's all I'm trying to be. Not God, godly, godlike, Christ-like. You can easily live the path. If you learn the ways of God, you study the ways, you could walk the path. And it's a narrow and straight path to God. It's not many turns, it ain't many twists, it ain't many detours. It's a straight shot. If you just keep walking it, no matter how long it takes, no matter whatever. If you walk that path and you stay on that path, you'll get to God. Yep, you heard that wind? This ain't no joke, man. These aren't words coming out of my mouth. This is messages sent from the creator straight from up, down into my brain to y'all. Cause I don't script none of this shit. I don't plan none of this shit. I come up with a title and I let God use my body to speak to y'all. That's all I do, you know. I'm tired of people not being able to see that they've been played. And then once you see that you've been played, once they see it, it's because some people are starting to wake up. You know, it's a lot of people waking up. But once they wake up, they still don't make many drastic changes to right the wrongs of their spirit. You know? People still don't try to right the wrongs of their spirit. You know, if they find out how meat's processed, they still go out and buy meat from Guatney and Genio and all these companies who do all these horrific things. And then I'm not against meat eaters. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm just talking about like people find out that cell phones are produced with the suffrage of a bunch of children die and shit trying to collect these little stones and shit that make the cell phones and shit like that and the chips and all that. People die trying to create this shit for them to be able to create these phones, and we pay handsomely for the demise of a child and shit. So I'm saying once people learn stuff and learn the ways of things and become awoke, they still don't make the right choice. So what the fuck are we supposed to do, y'all? The righteous ones remain righteous. Remain righteous. You're right. It is why you grab my attention. I appreciate you, BH. Listen, anybody who listens to me, I'll never mislead you or misguide you. Because I'm not on here for clout. I'm not on here for fucking clicks and views. I don't get paid yet. I'm not monetized yet. I'm close to it, but I'm not monetized yet. You know, none of that shit. This is for God's will. And YouTube, I like YouTube. I spend a lot of time watching YouTube videos for years. Even to this day, I love YouTube, you know, so I like to contribute to the cause, you know, to YouTube's cause, to also even out the playing field, because who's kicking it like this on YouTube? Who's kicking it like this? Not many, you know what I mean? These niggas who kicking it like me on my level, or it's not many on my level, but the ones who are, they're usually fake religious type people, or they coming with some money schemes and they want money, and you know, and I do believe people should be paid for what they do, you know. But for me, you can't really monetize the truth. You know, you can monetize my time, and you know, you could tip me if you felt comfortable to tip me or something, but I never would just be like, hey, pay me this certain amount, you know, just for me talking and telling you some real shit. You know, that's up to y'all to do. They are poisoning the water, air, and soil, causing babies with deformed bodies for cobalt. Yeah, it's crazy, man. Listen. I, I'll say this because I got brothers. There's what they do to the. Let me say this right, y'all, because everything you say could be used against you in the court of the spiritual world and the internet world. Um, these these fucking never mind, never mind. I just know, yeah. Look, each state, right? Each state you're born in, they give you a certain shot. Each state the child's born in, they give you a certain shot, and if you pay attention to the children, this is why every state people look the same from that state because it's a gene pool for one. That's one thing, and two things: the stuff they put in the shot. Or no, let me say it like this: the stuff that they give to people in each region makes them look and act and be the same. Um, it's that serious. And I'm probably one of the only people who realize this, recognize this. You know how I prove this shit? My brothers, I got two of my brothers. They're from Chicago. We grew up in Chicago, South Side, terrible area. You know, gangs and pimps and prostitutes and all that shit. You know, I got stories seeing pimps and prostitutes out the window and naked women and beautiful naked women walking down the street with G strings and thongs and what do you call them shit? High heels and shit. Like what I'm trying to tell you is everybody from Chicago has this certain type of teeth, these Bucky type of teeth. And even my brothers, both of them, they from Chicago, they both got the same type of teeth. And but if you look at Chicago people, they're all the same type of teeth. They talk the same. And then I realized it. That's when it clicked in. Because all of us from different places, like majority, if it's five, I got five siblings, and two of us are from Colorado, two of us are from Chicago, and one of them's from Kansas. You know, so we're all born different, and everybody got that different oomph in them from when they was born. So it's like they do that for the populace, how they want their population, and it's that serious. Hey man, I've been alive long enough, man. It's a lot going on, and you realize things, and you wanna make changes and stuff, but then you got to realize everybody's not real. So it's a lot of people you shouldn't even be trying to talk to. That's why I'm glad that it's only few people watching me. You know why? What's good, free thinker, man? What's good, man? Look, you know why I'm glad it'd be a few people watching me? Because if it was a bunch of millions of people watching me, the world would be a better place. But also on top of that, it'll be a lot of losers, and I have to explain myself to a lot of losers who didn't understand. You know, so I prefer talking to my type of people. You know, call me Eat. Okay, okay, well, that's what's up, Eat. That's what's up, Eat. Nice to get a name for you. You know, y'all make them look. I'm Big Bad in real life. Cause look, my name is Abede, which means blessed man. It's an African name, means blessed man. But everybody call me Bede in real life. So look, even like the only tattoo I got is a Bede tat, and I did this myself, me and my brothers. But like I'm Bede in real life. So all my social media shit just Bede, big Bede, big Bede. But yeah, yeah, man. Appreciate y'all for tapping in, man. But I'm just telling y'all, man, when you out here and people are just doing all this, hmm look, when you out here doing all this, when you trying to be real and you got fake people around you, it'll deter you sometimes for trying to be real because you don't really want to destroy people's codes and programs either. Like that's not what I be trying to do. Like I don't even want people to be like me because a lot of people couldn't walk in my shoes. A lot of people couldn't just eat a bowl of fucking lettuce and vegetables and shit and be thankful and happy. A lot of people couldn't do a lot of things that I do, the discipline and the hard work and dedication and shit, and the routes that I take, So I don't want everybody to be like me at all. But I just know if we all were on a positive wavelength together, imagine how much God would be pleased with us, y'all. You know, God would be so pleased with us if we was all positive together, or not just all happy and go lucky and everything good. I'm just talking about if everybody was generally more positive on a positive vibe, God would be happy with us. What one boy he said, people think what's fake is real. Exactly. The programs are seated deep. It's bad now, bro. It's so bad now. Like I didn't realize how. Well, yes, I did. The more I talk to people, the more I realize how bad it is. How bad, like, cause look, when you're a decent person and you was raised decent, and you had a decent mom and decent daddy and shit like that, right? You kind of don't really realize what fucked up is till you start getting around it. You understand me? Like I thank God for my mom. For nowadays, the devil done did something to all our people. But the way I was raised, and they took me out. They took me out. I gotta come in. I got a decent parent. All right, let me read these. I have noticed fake people don't even know that they're fake. Exactly. They think the stuff they do is normal and keep the same pattern going most of their lives until someone calls them out and get them to think, yeah, hey, I'm gonna be real. Look, that's what it's called. It's like a program bot. It's like a program bot. People will live in suffrage. People will suffer. They will suffer before they change and figure out a problem. But first, they got to figure out what the problem is, and then they got to change it. But niggas would rather, instead of doing that, they rather suffer. And I'm talking about they go low and they think a sob story will save them. God has no mercy for nobody but babies and fools. So if people don't realize in life, you have to put in any work. You have to work for whatever it is you want, like, cause I ain't perfect. What I got going on ain't perfect, but guess what? I'm in position and I'm in direction to where I want to be going in life. And that's what matters, because if you keep showing God what you want, he'll open up doors so you can have it. You know what I'm saying? He'll open up doors so you can have it. So I just pray to God that, I mean, I'm tired of even thinking, like, to be honest with y'all, it's so draining being around fake people and shit like that. It's so draining. At a point, you don't even want to pray for them no more. And that's sad for me to say that. But at a point when people want to be so down, and not necessarily negative, because we all go through things. That's normal to go through things. I'm talking about when people want to stay in evil and dwell down into the lower vibrations of anger, lust, hatred, jealousy, those vibrations, those emotions. That shit will destroy you, and it can bring demons around, and those demons can destroy other people and attach to them. This is how people don't realize how powerful they are. They fucking around going these low vibrations and attach demons or attract demons. And then the demons come around and try to attach to other people, because that's how it goes. Whoever's the weakest vessel, they'll attach to them and then go inside of them. And then you bring that bitch home. That's how people come home and, man, I had a bad day at work, man. Fuck shit. Fuck. No, you brought a demon home because somebody in there, bitch, releasing demons. And that bad negative energy be a demon attached to your ass. But people don't understand the true spiritualities of life and how deep this shit really is. It's just people just going through life like everything's hunky dory, like nothing matters, like nothing's magnificent and well thought of, and like the body you have is not unbelievable. Like this shit is, come on, man. Am I the only one who appreciates what God did for us? I appreciate this body, these time, the life, the air, the wind. Man, understand, man, the fruits, the trees, the women. I appreciate what life did for us. The beach, I appreciate it. Being able to kiss a woman, being able to hug your child, being able to teach, being able to talk, being able to walk, my nigga. Some people can't even fucking walk. Y'all don't understand. I can't stand being around fake people, and it seems like we just surrounded by them. Can't get away from them. But you got to stand up and face it. You got to never show fear or weakness in the eyes of your enemy. Never. Even if you're scared, you stand tall and you fight. You understand me? You can never show fear in the eyes of the enemy. And whoever the enemy is anybody who goes against God. It's that simple. And I'm not talking about doing anything to anybody because I don't have enemies. I just don't fuck with nobody who's don't fuck with God. You fuck with me and God, you fuck with my family, I fuck with you, Let me read these comments, y'all, because I didn't even know y'all was typing like that. I'm sorry. Boston, what's good? Boston Cat up in the building. He said, we probably are more positive like one we probably are more positive like one homie told me, but online it's mainly negative only. We not gonna see positive only unless that's the only algorithm we on. Exactly. We gotta change that shit. Facts. Nah, that's a fact. Collective suffering, bro. LOL. It's correct. Yeah, facts. 100% facts. I say, nice to see you, bro. Keep telling the truth. We hear you. David Woody, what's good, David Woody? Thank y'all so much for tapping and tuning in. This goddamn camera keep moving. Don't feed your pearls to swines. Facts. If they don't get it the first time, we keep moving, like you say. I ain't getting dragged down to that low polarity with them. Not for real, man. But sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do, though. Shit crazy. Hold on, I ain't trying to zoom. What the fuck? Hold up. How you zoom back out? There we go. Old man. Hold on. What do you think about that? Hold on. What do you think about the chip though? These chips can make them walk again, like in the movie Spy Kid 3D. Yeah, I know. I know, man. You know, they got the Neuralink coming and all that. They stopped the human trials like 2 months ago or a month and a half ago. They stopped the human trials. I can't do that. Listen, they halted human trials on. Of course, it's gonna come out. They just halted human trials on it because whoop de whoop can't. They're doing whatever they're doing. But once they get people plugged in like that, I mean, I'm like I said before, and I seen on the patents, they already have us. Well, the people who are infused with the nanotechnology and infused with the nanofibers, the shit most of us are infused with through the food and all that. Being that we're infused with these nanofibers, most of us is being used as antennas and energy sources already. What's good, Colin? What's good? So sad part about it is, y'all, you have to, like I said in prior videos, you have to eat a lot of foods that remove metals, and I'm not telling nobody nothing. These are great. Okay, let me say it like this. You should eat. I like to eat. I say this. I like to eat cilantro. I like to eat. What's that other one that takes metals out? Arugula, highly magnetic green leaf. Very delicious, very peppery and delicious. You eat those, they gonna gather the metals, poop them out. I'm not saying everything, whatever, but it helps. Um, Hold on. Yeah, bro, zoomed in and made me think about Osmosis. You know I got Osmosis Jones. That's my kid's favorite movie, man. Hey, facts. Look, my nose is big as you know I got a big ass nose anyway. Big ass, long nose, you know. But real talk though, man, I got Osmosis Jones. It's my kid's favorite movie. One of them. They love it. They watched it the other day. On God, they did. Uh oh yeah. Here's the thing. They didn't tell us. They had to sneak this on us. Yeah, of course. Well, they spraying in there. They spraying so much of that shit in there. You got to taste it. You just rub your my eyes, my hairs, and my hairs. Man, come on, man. Don't play with me, man. They playing games with us, bro. Boston Cat. I get that too, but you see how the system is. Oh, you talking about the comment? Yeah, facts. Organic fulvic acid detox for metals. Okay, that's organic, bro. I use this $70 a liter on eBay. Whoosh. Fulvic acid. When I go to the health food store, I'll get some, or I'll ask them if they got it. Hey, what's up, bro? What's goody? What's up?
How you spell Nintendo?
How do I spell what?
How you spell Nintendo?
Nintendo. Nintendo. And then world Nintendo. Just put NIN and then it'll pop up.
N-I-N?
NINT. Put NINT and then it'll pop up. Trying to watch something on TV. Let me see. Hold on. It ain't about the chip. It's about what they allow. Everything is a spirit and water. You are what you think you are. Spider can't be a bird. A zombie always a zombie. Facts. Oh yeah, here's the thing. Okay, boom. I read it down. I'm sorry. Osmosis Jones Subliminal. Yeah, it is. I love that movie too. Good germ movie. Good germ movie. I worked on the lead smelter blast furnace. We use it to pull heavy metals out. Okay, that's what's up. That's what's up. Let me see. No, I'm saying if they truly wanted us to accept the new way of life, they couldn't happily let us. They hold on. They couldn't happily let us know. Hold on, that they were doing what they were doing. You feel me? Yeah. I mean, at this point, they could tell us anything, and we're gonna do it anyway. So people are so desensitized and numb to what's going on in the world. They could tell us anything, and niggas gonna rock with it. You know, that's the sad part about it. But people don't realize that. You know, people um like I just seen the news thing. I just seen on this channel I follow. It was in news on the news talking about the money changing over. She said only thing if she said the last step before the money changes all the way to not being American dollar no good, she said if Saudi Arabia stops using no, she said if Saudi Arabia accepts any other currency other than American dollars to buy fuel, to sell their fuel. She said if they accept any other currency other than American dollars to sell their fuel, it's over for American dollar. And it's the thing about it is majority of us already know this, but a lot of people aren't making no contingency plans about none of that, you know, which what can you do? You know, at this point you can do things like buy what you need, buy the things you want to have and store them. Don't open them. Preserve some things that you like and want to have and just hold on to it. Buy yourself a new whatever you like and stash it. Buy yourself 2 of them and stash one and use the other one. Stop wasting money going on these expensive trips because you see what's going on around the world. People's getting dusted off going around the world now, you know? Example, they not letting us know ahead of time. Folks waking up and chip is needed to walk in the store. Why didn't you let us know publicly at one time? Exactly. Because they don't want outrage, man. You know what's going on, bro. They're gonna do that shit. Look, they're gonna make us be the cause of them doing that shit, man. Mark my words, they're gonna make us be the cause of them doing that shit. And you know how? And I pray this doesn't happen. But I could see they're trying to spark off some potential shit between people. You know, I can see it. It's easy to see, right? So if they spark off something between people and then people act stupid like they did in them George Big Head days, George Fentanyl Floyd, you know, in those days. And I ain't disrespecting the man. I'm just saying, if what people in those days with those looting and polluting and all that bullshit people was doing, right? If people go back to doing with that, then they could shut the stores and lock them up, and then implement those new things that they already have in position. You know, they already I'm about to read these other comments, but they already have us now conditioned to cashierless stores. We're already conditioned to that shit. Already. So at this point, what more do you need to see? The next big thing that's gonna shut everything down, that's what you waiting on. That shit's happening systematically all around. Right now, niggas are getting hit with tornadoes. Yeah, you can get one. Right now, people are getting hit with tornadoes. The big bad wolf is out blowing, puffing, and blowing shit down right now. Let me read this comment real quick, man, because I want to catch up what we're talking about. I heard there's a Fed card coming out this Monday related to money. Exactly. Brazil already agreed to not using it. Yeah, exactly. It's over. He said manifestation. Yeah, you can manifest stuff. You can, but I'm gonna be real too, man. We could use our manifestation, right? We can all, if we was all on the collective, we could make some changes. We could. But I'm gonna be real. You got to work more than manifest, because you could want something, but the want is just the will. And then once you have the will to do something, then your body is the thing that creates the will. You know, your body carries out the acts of your wills, the acts of your intentions and your will and your thoughts. So yeah, you can manifest, but we got to use our bodies to actually act this shit out, you know. Grabbing tissue. I remember them days, boy. That's when I started going stupid with the my stocking up and thinking ahead, you know. Bro, it's nothing to even buy. Oh my God, bro. I'm glad you said that, bro. I don't want shit. I don't want shit. I'm at that point. I don't want shit. Bro, let me read the rest of your comment, but I'm at that point. I don't want shit. Bro, it's nothing to even buy. E, I fuck with you, E, for real. I fuck with you, bro. Like, for real, bro. Hold on, let me see what you said. It's nothing to even buy. What else do we have to buy? Clothes for what? Toys? It's all trash. LOL. We not gonna be able to enjoy stuff anyway. Look, the only reason I buy my kids toys and give them what I give them and shit, because I know what's coming, bro. So I want them to enjoy life. I want them to enjoy these times, man, and prepare for toughness and all that. I bought my son punching bags and shit, and like, you know, It's all in the name of the game. But yeah, you're right, bro. Ain't nothing to buy. I ain't bought myself no clothes or nothing in so damn long. I don't want. Oh shit! I got a beer in the freezer. Hold up. Watch this. Hold on. Watch this. I'm gonna tell my daughter to bring me that. Hold on. It's in the freezer. It's gonna blow up. She got to pull that out and bring that to me. It been in there for a minute. Hold on, y'all. Yeah, see her phone, girl. Man, she tweaking. It's all good. But yeah, all right. So look, if it blow up, fuck it. It's a tea in the freezer gonna blow up probably. All right, look. Let me keep reading these comments, man. Manifestation on their behalf. Yes, facts. What they present to us something we manifest. If hold on. They present us with something and we manifest it for them looking at this mirror. Exactly. I hear what you're saying. Your body is the tool to achieve. It is, man. Motherfuckers, we could do. The human is the greatest invention ever made by God. It's a great invention. It's nothing they can get us. Hold on. It's nothing they can get us attached to. Money. To buy what? They tearing up the earth. You can barely enjoy this stuff. Exactly, man. It's just fucked up, man. It's fucked up, man. They lost our interest. Well, mine anyway. Now, it's still a few slaves that's holding on to this shit, bro. That's the saddest part about it. Even after the lockdowns and shit we was under, man, people didn't realize after that shit's real in the field, they never gonna realize it, man. You know, the saddest part about all this shit is, man, people are thinking this shit's gonna go back. It's getting worse, man. It's predicted to get worse, projected to get worse by the powers that be, the government. You know, Colin, I ain't see it. Your statements, my bad, Brady. You deleting them too fast. In Illinois, at the Apollo Theater, the roof collapsed. Ooh, while the concert was going on. They were warned about the weather, but didn't care. That's the state of the world. Yes, people have been warned, but don't care. Facts. Nigga, don't sound the horn. They don't care, bro. They don't care no more, man. I don't know about those terms, Colin. I don't even feed into those characters. Yeah, I didn't see what he read. Only thing I'm interested in is basketball PS5 games. Only a few, but I got tore up. I wouldn't be if it got tore up, I wouldn't be mad. I'd be happy. Now we gotta have our games and shit, bro. Whatever you like, you gotta have something, bro. Like I enjoy making videos. This is what I like. I enjoy talking to people and waking up the world and doing my best to make the world something doing my best to make the world something decent for my children to live in when they get older. You know, I'm putting in groundwork to maybe spark the minds of any other people to maybe change somebody's heart, maybe motivate and keep people on the right track. Like that's all I'm trying to do, to make this shit better for all of us, you know. Because if all of us were in a better place, in a better state of mind, the world would be better for all of us. It's very simple. What I'm trying to do is very simple, very simple. I don't know about the okay. Boom. Only thing. Boom. You have. Oh, he had some about something similar to Jesus. Yeah, Joshua. They're all the same. Yeah, facts. All good, bro. It's about Joshua versus. It's about what? Yeshua. No, Yahusha versus Yeshua. It's the same name. I had to scratch my head on that one, bro. Hold on. It's the same name. Hold on. It's in the name Hoshua. No, Husha in Hebrew, meaning is God, and is salvation. Shua, meaning in Hebrew is cry for help. Just showing the meanings. Okay, that's why I don't speak nobody's other language. English is enough bullshit dialect and Latin and distorted language for me. I'm gonna stick to one distorted language. I speak some Kiswahili, I speak some Swahili, but mostly I speak English. And I'm gonna stick to that. And I speak slang and swag because guess what? I'm gonna sauce this bullshit language up because if I don't, then I'm speaking proper English, which is total incantations and spells and shit like that. So guess what? I'm not gonna speak no Hebrew. I'm not gonna speak no Islam, none of that other shit. Which I respect everybody, but I'm not gonna try to learn none of that because you're right. When you speaking other words, you have to speak them properly, and you speaking out of other context. Say if you go into a Spanish country and you say the wrong word, it might mean something here, but it might mean something totally derogatory there, and it get you fucked up. So you got to speak clearly. That's why I just speak that language in the way that I know. You understand what I'm saying? Don't destroy the internet. Facts. Facts, man. This internet shit is just this is for AI purposes only, man. Y'all better realize and recognize. Um okay, we can be salvation. You can be that uh Bede can be that. I can be that. Yeah, we all got to be that for our wherever our regions is. Anywhere you at, you got to be that. I'm the big bad A of my region. You the E of your region. You the him, you the colony of your region. Like everywhere we at, you got to be that for your region. Yeah, yeah. So it's all good, man. Everybody just got to do their part to make this world a better place because we all play a role and play a position and part in where the world ends up. You know, you know. It's all wordplay. Jesus, he's us. He represents us. That character left his body. He put his controller down and transcended the cross, the controller, the puppet sticks. I mean, it's all. I'm gonna say. Hold on. Raise that vibration, Big Betty. Your videos create holes in the matrix. Yeah, they do. They do. But I'm not trying to do that. They do though. It's like a secret room where you can come get some reality and shit. Yeah, I know what you're saying, but yeah, I don't try to do that. I'm trying to. I would love my shit to hit mainstream and shit, and I could get some money and step my presence up and make it look better and put some suits on and some shit like that. I would love to do all that. But I'm not vain and I'm not really materialistic, so it's not about that right now. It's not about none of that. But intention is all that matters. That's it. Intention is all that matters, man. Nothing matters more than intentions, man. Even if you kill somebody, man, your intentions gonna make or break the case. Like say you planned it, your intentions was premeditated. Now you're going to jail for life. If you kill somebody in an accident, your intention wasn't to kill them, you'll get lesser charge, you get lesser sentence. So intentions just very much matters, man. Very much matters. Words are like numbers, they have power and meanings. It's all good family. Just some think I found something I found I thought was cool.
How you
Facts.
spell
What?
Nintendo?
You didn't spell it yet? Leilani, spell Nintendo World for him.
Yeah.
You don't know how to spell Nintendo? It's all over the house. Yes, you do. You aggravating. Yes, you do. Well, I'm not talking about you. I'm coming, y'all. Hey, y'all.
How do you spell Nintendo?
I'm coming, y'all. Let me get off. It's your big homie. I said Nintendo is Nintendo. World is WORLD.
But how you pop it up?
On the TV,
Yeah.
YouTube, you go to that little question mark, the little circle. I'm coming right now. Go ahead. I'm coming.
And then how the you tell me the other way to put on.
NINT. Yeah. No, we ain't got Alexa. We ain't got that. He's on the smart TV. Hey, go in the house. All right. He about to download a video game. Now he's about to watch. He wants to go to that Nintendo World place in California. They got a museum in California. He wants to go so bad. You know, he just found out about it the other day, and he's a big Mario dude. We're going to see that Mario movie on Wednesday. This ain't a promotion for that, but we're going to see that on Wednesday. It's gonna be hot. Or I hope it is anyway, because we're going to see it. But it's a blessing to be alive, y'all, man. I'm gonna go ahead and end it, man, because I got to get to the fam, get to the little ones. It's late, and you know I gotta make sure everybody's straight. But they good. You heard they good. Everybody's straight. It's just unfortunate that it's used to spy. Of course, everything is so. Yeah, man. You talking about the AI against nature? We can't be both sided. Yeah, I mean, I'm both sided a little bit because I'm on this bitch talking to y'all right now, man, face to face with y'all. So I am a little bit like an AI. The algorithms, I know and understand algorithms. I just don't play with them anymore. Like I used to put my videos in certain algorithms and shit to where they would go up with numbers and shit like that. Now I just title it what I'm gonna title it and then come on, let's talk about it. You know, this organically growing and shit like that. I don't even understand no more, man. I'm not into the games and all the games and hashtags and all that. I ain't. That shit's for the fake ones, man. This a real channel over here, man. You know, I'm sitting out here in the storm, man. You know, sitting in the car. And the reason I don't do these videos in the house where I have better lighting and better setup and shit where it's like that, because what I'm talking about, I don't want my kids to hear this. What I'm talking about, I don't want them to be a part of hearing this, and I don't want to put this in on them. I'm a real father. I don't put the stresses of the world onto them. I go in there and play Mario and have fun with them and cook and do, you know, what I'm supposed to do for them. Make sure they feel safe and secure and shit like that and healthy and shit like that. But me talking like this around them, I don't do that. You know, so I come out here in this car and I have these underground railroad conversations with my people, you know. So I appreciate y'all for taking y'all's time out to rock with me, man. It's just a blessing to be here, y'all. Blessing to still be alive, man. For real. I'm telling y'all. Because people is dropping, man, and nobody's saying nothing about it, man. Nothing we could do, but we can be better. We can be positive. We can drink your fruits, eat your healthy vegetables, you know, drink your alkaline water, flush the poisons out, you know, drink some orange juices. You know, that's all we can do is live our lives and be better, man. Love y'all, man. It's your big homie, Big Betty, man. Hit that like button, share button, and subscribe, man.